Newsflash, AI's taking over, but it ain't taking over our business and it ain't taking over the trades. Got a special video for you today. So you clicked on this video because you probably want to get into the trades, or you're already in the trades and you want to start your own business. Blue collar, over the last probably 20 to 50 years, it has been looked down upon, and a lot of people have seen it as kind of dirty jobs that maybe like the lesser of the population does. Even me growing up, I was told, go to college, get a degree, you'll get a good job, and everything will be great and perfect, right? I dropped out of high school at 15 years old, started my own business as a mobile mechanic. Everybody told me to go back to school, go to college, and get a degree. A degree can only get you so far. No one will ever be able to take away the skill that you have when it comes to wiring a house or running plumbing or anything that has to do with the physical world that we live in. We get so caught up in our computers and our phones, and we think that's the reality of the world. But the truth is, you wouldn't have your phone without electricity. You wouldn't have a toilet without plumbing, and you wouldn't have a roof over your head without framers and roofers. It's really, really important that we honor the trades, and if you're getting into the trades, it's time to rock and roll. So that's enough of my babble. I want to get into it. Number one, if you want to get into the trades, pick a trade that you think that you're going to like or love for the rest of your life. If you love to be outside and you love to build things and watch things grow from the ground up and say, yeah, I built that house, become a framer. But let's say you're really into problem solving and you like more mechanical things. You might want to become an electrician, possibly a service electrician. If you like to work inside and you like to problem solve and you love how water and pressure and gases and all those work, become a plumber. But just remember, whatever trade you choose, you're going to want to stick with it. So think about it long and hard before you decide. Time is a resource that we don't have much of and we can't get it back after it's gone. So make that decision and think about it quite thoroughly. So once you have chosen your trade, you stay with that trade and you become the best at it. No matter what you do, just become the best at it. Stick with one thing, become a professional at that one thing. I've been a general contractor for a long time, and my subs do only one thing. It is what they are good at and what they are professionals at. So you pick your one trade, you want to stick with it, just get really, really good at it. Now to do that, you have two options. You can go off on your own and you can use YouTube as a guide, start your own business, work for friends, family, and work your way up. And that's kind of going to be the slower route, but you will learn much stronger and harder lessons. I would not suggest that because I did that myself. It took me a long time to become really good at the trades that I was working at the time. So my suggestion to you, go work for a company for 1 to 2 years. A company that's established, a company that uses good tools, and a company that has great reputation in the community or with their customers. So there are so many companies out there, and I know this because my whole entire life is in the trades and in building. If you want to learn and you are actually going to dedicate yourself to this trade and to this job, there are so many contractors out there who are dying, who are begging for somebody to come onto the company and actually want to learn. So it's very rare. Back when I was framing houses, if I got a call and someone said, hey, I would really love to learn how to frame. I've been doing some research on YouTube. I just got myself a new set of bags and a nice hammer. I really want to learn. Can you help me? I would jump to that opportunity because I needed someone, multiple people, and still to this day, it's very hard to find anybody who actually wants to learn and is willing to dedicate themselves to that. And here's the best part. You get paid to learn. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you want to get paid to learn something that you want to do for the rest of your life? It blows my mind the amount of people who don't want to get paid to learn or who complain about work when you're literally getting paid to learn. So go get a job at a company that is willing to train you. And you don't want to go work for some old fogey that's tired of working and he's ready to retire and he's got a few clients, and you're like, oh, maybe I could take over his clients when he retired. No, 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 no. You want to work for a company that has pride in their work, that loves what they do, and they are willing to train you. Because trust me, there are a million companies out there who need technicians, who need framers, who need tile setters. It's out there. I'm in the business, I know. All of my subcontractors, they always tell me, like, hey, do you know anybody who wants to work? They can't find anybody. It's really difficult. Anyway, enough of that babbling. So once you build that skill stack, you are going to be invincible, right? You want to let whoever you're working for know that you're going in the direction of starting your own business, and let them know, because then they can work with you and you can work with them to figure out what the next step is for you. Okay, so you're working for this company for a year. You are pretty good at what you're doing. Let's say you've been framing for the last year. You now have all your own tools. You have a truck. You feel pretty confident and comfortable that you could frame something up yourself, right? Well, let's say you want to start your own business. You should start doing things on the weekends or after work. Now, smaller jobs like building a shed or stuff you could do at your own house, like building a dog house and selling it online, those are good ways to kind of start to learn what it's like to have your own business, because you don't get to just show up, work, get a paycheck, go home. It doesn't work like that. Your income will 100% depend on how much work you put out. And so I think it's extremely important, and we make this very clear, that you need to understand what we are doing. We are starting a business, which means that there are taxes, there's insurance, there's liability. You need to have certain certifications in certain states and in certain areas. Your local jurisdiction may require you to apply with the business bureau, or if you want to have an LLC or an S corporation or a sole proprietorship, there are bank accounts. There are insurances, there are certifications, there are so many things that are involved here. So don't just think that you can quit your company and go get a bunch of jobs. It's not how it works. You need to do the research before you leave the company that you work for. So the first step when you're getting ready to leave is start to take on side jobs. When you take on side jobs, you learn how to charge and how to communicate with your customers. Now, there's a lot that goes into this. So what I'd like to do is just kind of warm you up a little bit, so that you know, if you want to get into the trades, number one, go find out which trade you want to work in. Do as much research as possible. You may not know for a fact until you're in the trades or in that trade specifically, but do as much research as you possibly can before you get into it. Talk to friends, talk to family members, talk to me. Leave a comment down below. Say, hey, I'm trying to get into being an electrician, and I was curious, do you think A, B, and C? Do you think it's a good idea? I have experience in this. Whatever it is, leave a comment down below. I love talking to you guys. I love going over every little detail. So if you're at that point where you're ready to make that change, you want to get out of whatever dead-end job you're at, you don't want to flip burgers the rest of your life, or you're tired of working nonstop for something you're not passionate about, and you can't grow anymore in the company that you're in, please do some research, get into the trades. I am going to make it my life's mission to get as many people into the trades as I possibly can, because I'm in it and I see all the older generation, they're leaving. They don't want to be in it anymore. They're getting old and they're tired of it. But guess what? For every 80 or so older person that gets out of the trades, we've got like 10 or 20 of the younger generation coming in. That's leaving a huge gap. Now, it's also a huge opportunity because number one, AI is taking everybody else's job. And number two, we don't have enough people in the trades. Where supply and demand kicks in, you can make a lot of money in it. And I'm going to end this video by saying, consider going into the trades, because you're already at this point. You clicked on this video for a reason. I know you did, and I know you have it in you. So like, subscribe, do what you got to do. I would really appreciate if you left a comment down below. What trade are you thinking of getting into? And let's go from there. You can also click the link. I have an email list. I'm going to start sending out some trade-specific tips and tricks. And, maybe I can help you create a successful business and make some good money and have fun while doing it. I've had fun my entire life. Yeah, it's hard work sometimes and it's physically demanding, but I mean, I have skill sets that will last me forever. No one can take it away from me, and AI is not going to take my job. Trust me. Anywho, get out of here. Go apply. Go apply at a company. Go search YouTube. What trade should I get into? And